up? Benvenuti everybody to the first video of the new year. I know it's been a long time coming, but I've been very busy and I've had very little time to work on the last day of summer, but here we are. Before we begin, please consider subscribing to the channel, as that is the best way to help me out and help me work on the game more and better. This said, let's get right into it. Well, so far I've shown you the concept for the game, some of the graphics, the camera system, the dialogue system, and in the last episode I started sketching down a first iteration of the character design. I had planned episode 4 to be about modeling and reiterating on the art, but more important matters emerged. I was actually thinking about how to implement a save game system when I came upon this video by a fellow dev in which they made a main menu for their game. That's when it struck me. There's very little point in having a way to save your data if you have no way of actually loading it afterwards. So I began working on the main title screen. At first, I went for the classic title on top, buttons in the middle type of menu. I chose a handwritten font called Latina, and things were already looking pretty sweet, if I can say so myself. But then it came to making the pop-ups for the credits and options, and a wave of laziness hit me, and I decided to scrap everything because I didn't feel like deactivating all the buttons when opening these two windows. Yes, I am that lazy. Anyway, after kicking me to the ground, inspiration picked me back up and enlightened me with a new concept, an immersive 3D main menu. This is how it will work. The different buttons will be scattered in a 3D scene around the camera, and instead of clicking them with the mouse, the player will have to select them in a way that makes the camera turn, revealing more of the scenario. The first thing I did was whitebox the first test scene and place a colored cube for each menu item. Then it came to selecting the menu items. I will have a script move around the virtual cursor for the camera to aim for, and also keep track of what option I'm currently selecting. The last thing I did was actually adding some better looking assets to it, and this is the result. You'll probably agree with me that this scene needs to be reworked on, but for the moment I'm happy with the result, since I need to actually create a setting for the game and more art for it. I can fix it when that part will be done. You might also notice from the clip that is playing right now that the red bean is back. That's due to the fact that I decided to rework some of the systems of the game to make them more flexible and allow me to do more cool stuff. Mainly, I've rewritten the character controller and I am now able to travel between waypoints and even scenes. The character's rotation also looks way better and less snappy now. I've also added a developer console to help me test and debug new features with much more ease, and you can see how it works right now on the screen, and let me tell you, it does feel good to have one. Who knows, this console may even make it into the final release to allow you to try and break the game after you finish it, as a reward for getting some achievement or discovering some Easter egg. That was it. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please consider leaving a like and or a comment where you share your ideas, thoughts, or any feedback you may have. Also, if you want to join a community of fellow developers to share your work, chat, or have fun with, you're invited to join the What Ifs Plays Discord server, and you will have a link in the description to do that. This said, now it might be better for me to go back to studying, and you might also have something else to do, so I've been Pizza, you've been terrific, and if you decide to stick around, see you next time.